hate it when I fuck up my own intro. I hate it. How do I fuck up my own intro? Every single fucking video I do is with my intro. How do I fuck it up? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I don't know how I keep fucking up my own intro. It's like the more I do it, the more I fuck it up. The less I do it, the less I fuck it up. So maybe I should just, I don't know. Anyway, so this video is going to be about, somebody made a comment in my stream the other night, and they were like, I think they put a sad face or like a surprised face. I don't remember the face they put, the little emoji face thing. Stella goes first. So here's the deal. This is why I like Stella in my runs. And it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't matter. For a late game user, it might matter, but to me it doesn't matter, and I'll tell you why. Because Stella and Galleon pretty much do the same thing. 2 out of 3 skills on Stella have a damage, a damage, what do you call it? It's not damage reduction, so what? Damage, they do more damage against the guy. Anyway, whatever. One skill weakens defense. The other one does branding. So as you can see, Stella actually derped on the branding, but Galleon was able to keep it moving. The deal is about this, all right, it's if one of them doesn't get weakened defense, the other one will. And I actually find it okay. I don't really see what the problem is. And even if Stella doesn't do one of her first 2 skills and she does the 3rd skill, her 3rd skill reduces the dragon's attack bar. So, I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with reducing the attack bar. Your main damage dealer isn't Stella. Even though she is, she's not. She does do a lot of damage, but your main damage dealers are your Tarks. Your Tarks are the ones doing an insane amount of damage. So you don't want to miss a weakened defense or a branding. Well, you don't want to miss a weakened defense. The branding doesn't matter as much. That's why with the turn order, like Fetus was the first person I ever heard say, make your Verd slower than the rest of your team. At the time, not that I didn't agree with him. The point is, you have to have your entire team decently fast enough to do it that way. Now, one of my Tarks isn't really fast enough to do it that way, but he's faster than my Verd. So it works out okay. And they have decent ruins. And the only time I suggest making your Verd slower than the rest of your team is if it's an attack type Verd. Now, you don't have to have crit damage in slot 4. I have mine attack crit rate attack. And that works perfectly fine. You don't want your Verd to be speed crit rate hit point, and you want, or like, if you don't have the attack type Verd, I don't suggest doing it, because you want to be able, the whole point of this team to work is you want to be able for everybody to do damage. But the point I'm trying to make, and I'm hoping I can help the guys that are transitioning from a regular Dragons team to a speed Dragons team, the attack order, and I'm sure that there's other people with this same problem. This is my 2nd Galleon. Now, if I was to pull all my fastest runes on all of my monsters, my fastest violent runes, I could definitely make Galleon faster. The thing is he going to have enough accuracy? Is he going to have this? Is he going to have that? I have him with 100% accuracy. Now, that's over the top, because all you need is 85% accuracy. But I want him to be able to have accuracy and move fast. So, and they're throwaway runes on him. So if you can't get your Galleon faster than someone like Stella, let's say, if you're using Stella and Galleon on the same team, it's fine. The whole point is, as long as you see, I landed branding and I landed weakened defense. So it doesn't really make an enormous difference. The odds of her using her 3rd skill, you know what? It's 1 out of 3, and I could be wrong because of the cooldowns. I didn't actually do the math. I just thought about it right now, all right? Because that's just the way I roll. The odds of her doing her 3rd skill are less than her doing her 1st or 2nd skill, a lot less. And it also depends on what skill she used last before you made it to this far into the dungeon. Actually, we're gonna go to Giants. I use Stella and Galleon and Giants too. Works perfectly fine for me. So as you can see, yeah, you know, if you're using a lot of AoEs, it's better. Obviously, it's better to use Galleon first. But Stella does a weakened defense. You see, she did branding. Yeah, she would have killed the monster, but that's not what she's there for. You know, for me, she's there as a backup weakened defense. Okay? And the branding is just an enormous plus for me. And the fact of the matter is that the weakened defense is on her first skill. It's not on her second skill. It's not on anything like that. If I was to put Theomars, who has a weakened defense, it would probably slow down my runs. And it's not as safe. She also reduces the attack bar with her third skill. Whatever the case is. Also, for her to hit more on her third skill, she needs to be above a certain amount of speed. I don't know what that speed is, but I think it goes up to 6 times for her attack. So, look, the guy that made the comment the other day, I didn't take it the wrong way. I'm actually thanking him. He gave me an idea to make a video. But that's just the way I see it. It's chances are I'm going to land either branding on the first turn or weakened defense. And if it happens if it just so happens she uses her third skill, granted, I would rather her not use her third skill. It's still not that bad because she's lowering the attack bars of the bosses. You really can't go wrong with that. You know? So this video is just for the guys or people that are going to transition into a semi-speed team and they're using Galleon and Stella. You don't have to... I don't believe that the turn order is all that important as you're transitioning. Later on, if you do get the benefit of runes, I would say do Galleon first and then Stella. This way it's a backup and you have your attacker get buffed. But in the beginning, it's not really needed. As you can see, I'm doing perfectly fine. This is the team. These are the teams that I use all the time. So let's just see what we get from this Dragon's run, and we'll end the video. See, let's hope. Let's hope for something good. Let's hope for something. See, I landed branding. I landed weakened defense. How can I go wrong? And then she used her third skill. Perfect. Worked out perfectly. So, as much as everybody says attack order is very important and Galleon to go first, if you're using Stella, I don't think it's as important. So let's see what we get. Come on, Legendary Rune. Whatever. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to everybody later.